Wimborne Town went down by the only goal to second top Cirencester Town here at Cuthbury today. But there was no shame in defeat for the Magpies, who put up very stubborn resistance against a decent team. With Aidan Sainsbury and Patrick Wilson leaving the club this week and Jamie Davidson having hurt his back at work, manager Steve Cuss was forced to put out an untried and untested team. And he started with a back four of Scott Arnold and Billy Maybury at fullback, with Ian Oliver and Adam Costello in the middle of the defence. James Stocco came back into midfield with Mark Gamble and Matt Kemble up front, so we had a four-man midfield of John Blake, George Webb, James Stocco and Sam Griffin. But it was the visitors that made the early impact, and they could have had a penalty in the first minute when Adam Costello brought down one of the attackers, but the referee waved the Cirencester appeals away. Cirencester very much on top for the first 15 minutes. They had 6 corners in that time, but to be honest, Jason Harville wasn't called upon except to catch the ball from crosses. The best chance of the half came on 35 minutes from a long throw which broke to a Cirencester forward, but he blasted the ball over the bar from about 12 yards. And when half-time came, Wimborne were getting back into the game and had held their own. Standouts for Wimborne in that first half were, I thought, Adam Costello at the back, and in particular James Stocco back in the position, midfield, where he had done so well in his first spell at Cuthbury. Second half, Wimborne playing with what breeze there was on a remarkably benign day considering all the weather we've had recently. And they started well and were on top when the only goal came on the 60th minute. It came from the second corner in a row. It was played short, and then when it was played into the Wimborne penalty area, I thought there was some hesitancy in the Wimborne defence. And it was substitute Jody Bevan who got on the end of it, and I think there was some luck when the ball went past Harville into the goal. But Wimborne didn't let themselves get down, and for the last 30 minutes they were definitely the team on top. And the ball was pinging around the Cirencester penalty area a number of times and just didn't fall to the right foot at the right time. James Stocco went off after a really good shift on 75 minutes to be replaced by young Dan Burton Hemmings, who played down the right and showed some really neat touches. One in particular where he got to the ball in the byline, put over a super cross, but the ball was screwed wide. So the final whistle came, much to Cirencester's relief, I think, and the final score 1-0 to them. On reflection though, I think manager Steve Cuss will be very pleased with the effort put in by the lads today. Some of the criticisms this season have been of that attitude, a bit of an attitude problem. There was no sign of that today, and the supporters, I think, recognised that, and they applauded the lads off at the end. For me, man of the match was probably Adam Costello in defence, but James Stocco was a candidate for that as well. I'd also single out Scott Arnold, who I think had his best game of the season. But all in all, a defeat, but nothing really to get too upset about. Next, this is the first of 4 home games in a row for Wimborne Town. The next up, we've got Yates Town here on Tuesday. I hope to see you there. I've got Steve Cuss with me after today's 1-0 loss to Cirencester. A loss, Steve, but I think there's a hell of a lot you can take out of that game.
I was really pleased with him today. I was, certain things have happened over the last few weeks where we're a little bit light on the grounds with players, and we were down to the bare bones today in terms of Jamie Davison dropping out injured before the game, but we asked for a little bit of commitment from the players and to show that passion and desire. I thought we got that today, and on another day we might have got something from that game. We certainly didn't deserve to lose. Yeah, commitment, passion and desire, that's exactly the words that I would use. And individual performances, I think James Stocco and for me Adam Costello as well, I thought were super. Yeah, we asked a few lads to play out of positions today. Obviously with the players that we've let go, we were a bit short in certain areas, and I thought Ian Oliver come in at centre half and was outstanding, and I thought that helped Adam Costello alongside him, and the pair of them looked a really good partnership, and as you say, Adam had a really good game as well.
A bit of pace at the back.
Bit of pace, which I think you need in this league, because the forward players are sharp. I said to James, you know, I wanted to bring him here as a striker, but needs today, you know, he had to play midfield, and I thought he was absolutely excellent. I thought it was a first-class performance from him, and you know, that's sort of like, you know, went all over the pitch. I didn't think anybody of our players had a bad game today, and they all put in a real good shift. And you know, heads are down in there because we feel like we deserve something from the game. But you know, from a manager's point of view, if we keep playing like that, then hopefully we'll pick up some points.
The only one disappointing aspect maybe that you'll think was some of the dead ball kicks, the corners, the free kicks were disappointing. Yeah,
we didn't quite get the judgment on the wind today. You know, you probably had to just clip it in and let the wind do the rest today. But you know, we didn't quite get that right in terms of the attacking areas. And obviously, the other disappointment was it was a bit of a soft goal that we conceded, and probably that's where the luck ran out on us. Because I think if a centre forward would have kicked it properly, and we would have blocked it. But he's mishit it. It's gone through someone's legs, and in it goes. So a little bit disappointed on that. But you know, again, you know, we'll try and work on that, and if we can get out on the training pitch and try and improve the areas where we need to.
You brought Dan Burton-Hemmings on for 20 minutes towards the end. I think it's Dan's second substitute appearance. He looked really good. He looked sharp. He looked a classy player.
Yeah, Dan's is a good talent, and it may be a little bit early for him in terms of getting, you know, too many minutes on the pitch, and you know, we're trying to look after him, but we think a lot of him here, and he's got real pace. You know, he's got that desire to go and score goals. He's left-footed. He can cross the ball, and he'll add something to us, and he's keen to go out there and show what he can do. So I was glad I was able to give him another little cameo today, a little run, and there's no doubt he'll play games between now and the end of the season.
Yeah, determination and pace, it's a good combination.
Absolutely, I think the pace frightens defenders. You could see the full back dropping deeper as soon as he realised how quick he was. So, you know, it forces the back four to go deeper, and then that creates opportunities elsewhere. So, as I say, we've got a lot of time for Dan, and we think he's you know, he's going to do well for us, along with Jamie, who didn't quite get on today, and you know, others that are in that Wyvern squad.
So, talking about Jamie, what's the prognosis on the back? Do you know?
Yeah, Jamie's just woke up this morning. He's got a really sore back. He's not even walking. He's limping, and it's very unlikely he's going to be able to play for a little period of time, which is a big blow for us because it's been a little bit stop-start for Jamie again this season in terms of being able to get a run in the side, and you know, when he's playing, he's a talented player, and we certainly miss him.
Yates Town at home on Tuesday. If we can get the pitch back together again. Same lads deserve another chance?
Absolutely, yeah. We haven't got the biggest of squads now, and the same lads will get a chance again. Obviously, we're probably going to be without Jamie. We're probably struggling with James. James, who had to come off injured, but you know,
he was injured, wasn't he?
He was injured, yeah. He's hurt his ankle, so you know, we'll have to assess that before Tuesday. But you know, I've always said you want to be positive. If the players are out, it gives other players opportunity to come in and play.
Sure. Well, an entertaining game in difficult conditions, and on another day we could have had a point. But thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks.